Hello and welcome to a preview of Group E of the Africa Cup of Nations. Today I'm not doing this in my office. I decided to change things up a bit and do it in the studio. Let's look at Algeria. Algeria going into this tournament looking to do what only three other nations have been able to do so far, and that's defend their title. Those three nations being Ghana, Cameroon, as well as Egypt. A daunting task? Yes, it is. But it looks like the Desert Foxes have prepared very well for this tournament. Having won the Arab Cup, they go into this tournament with a lot of confidence. And having scored 19 goals in the Africa Cup of Nations qualifiers and 25 goals in their bid to qualify for the World Cup, this is a team that is not shy in front of goal. How can they be? They've got stars such as Riyad Mahrez and Saïd Benrahma in the squad. They also have a very good coach in Belmedi, who's revered in Algeria. And what better way of cementing your name amongst Algerian fans other than winning the Africa Cup of Nations? He's also a stern coach. At one point, he asked Riyad Mahrez and Saïd Benrahma to take off their blonde hair if they're going to be representing Algeria. Takes his job very serious. The other team that is in the Group E of the Africa Cup of Nations is, of course, Cote d'Ivoire. They go into this tournament after having failed to qualify for the World Cup. Will the Elephants be able to redeem their lost pride? They might. They've got stars in their squad, in Wilfred Zaha, Willy Bolly, Eric Bailly, Sebastian Haller. Talking about Sebastian Haller, this is a man who scored 10 goals in the Champions League so far, and has scored 22 goals in the Eredivisie. So a man to watch at the Africa Cup of Nations. And remember, Haller wasn't a constant in the Cote d'Ivoire squad. He was on and off. It's only his match against Cameroon that cemented his place in the Cote d'Ivoirean side. And Cote d'Ivoire have won the Africa Cup of Nations in 1992 as well as in 2015. But unfortunately, their performances after 2015 have been very poor. They were knocked out in the group stage in 2017, and in 2019 they were also knocked out in the quarterfinal stage. So this is probably the time that Cote d'Ivoire stampede across the African continent at the Africa Cup of Nations. All right, now to Guinea. This is a team that has qualified for the Africa Cup of Nations for the first time. Well, the first time without them being hosts, that is. Well, Guinea's defense has been not that good going into this tournament, having scored only 6 goals and considered 8 in qualifiers for the Africa Cup of Nations. They'll be going in this tournament without Obi Hang, who is their star player, who is injured. The only other player to talk of is Manchin, who's playing for a side in the Italian Serie B. So that will be interesting to see how Guinea will be able to navigate waters that have the likes of the Desert Foxes as well as the Elephants. The other team that is in there is also Sierra Leone, who've got 11 locally based players and 17 foreign based players. The coach will definitely need to find some balance in there. We'll see how Sierra Leone how Sierra Leone will play against Algeria as well as Cote d'Ivoire going into this tournament. They'll also be looking at Kamara, who is the 5th MLS all-time goal scorer, to find the back of the net. So if he can find some form, maybe Sierra Leone might just have a chance at the Africa Cup of Nations. That's a look at Group E of the Africa Cup of Nations. Please tell us what you think of this group. Who comes out of this group? Who qualifies third best out of this group, maybe? You might find Guinea-Bissau, Sierra Leone there. So don't forget to subscribe as well, or follow, depending on which platform you're watching this. My name is Manyenga, and this has been Afcon with Manyenga.